What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. And today we have the November 2021 Orange County John Wayne Santa Ana International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's airport update. Today we have another massive Orange County John Wayne Santa Ana International Airport update for you guys. We have a lot of awesome things going on, a ton of new routes, some aircraft changes, and some new models, and everything in between. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day. It feels awesome to be back at Orange County John Wayne International Airport. November has been a huge month for Orange County considering its proximity to the Los Angeles area and all the new routes and aircraft that we have in today's update. So we most certainly have a jam-packed, loaded Orange County SNA Santa Ana International Airport update for you guys today. Super excited to get into today's video. As you guys can see, we are uncharacteristically and unnormally starting down here with the Southwest Airlines section. That's because there's a lot of anticipation on the other side of the terminal for once, so I thought it would be cool to kind of change things up and go from the Southwest side over here down at the end of the concourse to the other side of the concourse. So we're going to change this up here. We're going to get started. So right here, beginning with the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700. This guy's in the California 1 livery, ideally representing California, of course. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Denver, Colorado, and we're going to send it up to San Jose, California to kind of keep that California theme going. Looking really good. Our next aircraft for today's airport update right here is the Southwest Airlines 737-700. This guy's in the Heart livery. This guy's currently making the non-stop brand new seasonal service in from Bozeman, Montana. A really cool service, and he's also going to be making non-stop service out to, let's go with Phoenix Sky Harbor for him. Really excited about the new Bozeman service, one of many new routes here. First route to Montana. One of the, obviously we have Seattle, but that's about as far north as you can get in the mid-U.S. between, Chicago and Seattle. So really cool route. I think it's going to do really well. I guess Boise's kind of on that list, but Bozeman's even farther up there. So really cool new route for Southwest. Really like to see it. First new model of today's airport update is this Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Heart livery with split scimitars. This is the second release of the RM model store. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from San Del Cabo, and is going to have a non-stop service out to Chicago and Midway following as such. Looking really good. Our next aircraft is another relatively new model. I think it's its second time in the airport update. Southwest Airlines 737-700 by NG Models with the Canyon Blue livery with split scimitars. This model is like 7 months old already, but of course in my collection it's still very new. So really nice model. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Salt Lake City, Utah. Is going to be heading out to Austin, Texas for us today. We do have another new airline to Austin, Texas. Excited to display that later in this update with all of our other new routes, but excited to see Southwest's new route and them doing their thing here at Orange County. Looking really good. Our next aircraft of today's airport update right here is this Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo. This of course is Baja the Whale Shark, still a relatively new model just like the Canyon Blue. Second airport update for it. Really nice model. Very glad to have this one. One of my favorite liveries, and it's definitely grown on me as I talked about in Massive Unboxing 16. By the way, if I don't sound the best, I'm still dealing with congestion and tiredness and all kinds of symptoms, so I apologize, but I'm doing my absolute best to keep the system or keep the schedule and our grind uploads going for you guys. I love making these videos. They make my day. But regardless, this Frontier Airbus A320neo is currently making a non-stop service in from Las Vegas, Nevada, and we'll be heading out to Denver, Colorado following as such. Looking really good. Already the third appearance for the Spirit Airlines Airbus A320 and with the fence tips, the RM model store exclusive. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Oakland. It's going to be heading out to Las Vegas. I'll probably give it a break after this update, but it's a really nice model and I've really enjoyed it, especially the color on it. I think the color looks really good, but really nice model. Very glad to have it in the collection, and it is most certainly doing dividends. Next up, we have a really cool perspective of these three Alaska Airlines aircraft. I would like to give a huge shout out to Justin, who regularly watches my videos and he's always in the comment section. In the last Orange County update, I asked you guys if you guys would like to see multiple aircraft in one frame, one aircraft per frame, or kind of a hybrid system. And he left a really good comment saying, do what I think works best and kind of what I see in my photography eye, if you will. So I thought this would be a really cool perspective, kind of changing the system up like we talked about at the beginning of the update. But we have three great looking Alaska Airlines aircraft. These are looking really good. We'll start on the top of that 737-800. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Seattle to Tacoma, and he's going to be heading out to Portland, Oregon following as such. Really cool route. Our next aircraft, the Alaska Embraer ERJ-175 on the behalf of SkyWest Airlines. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from San Francisco, California, and is going to be heading out to Seattle, Everett, also looking really good. And there at the corner, we have the Alaska Embraer ERJ-175 in honoring those who served livery. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Santa Rosa, and unfortunately we don't have a sixth destination, so we're just saying that he's doing the straight turnaround, but a really cool flight nevertheless. We are kind of in the frame, and since it is kind of in the frame, I will catch it right now. But that is another new model and the first debut of it. That's the Southwest Airlines 737 MAX 8, the second release. I'm sorry that the lighting nor the view is the best, but it is in the frame, so we might as well get it while we can. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from the one and only Sacramento, California, and he's going to be heading out to St. Louis, Missouri. Really nice model, very glad to have it, and really eager to see the third release MAX hopefully coming very soon from Gemini Jets, if they never get the port issues figured out, but that's not really on them, so I'll give them a break. But just in general, if they never make it past the port, I should say. Probably one of the worst frames I've ever done, but they were kind of in a good lighting situation. The focus definitely didn't want to cooperate, so I apologize. But we have the Sun Country Airlines 737-800. They're still going strong with their almost daily 737-700 service. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from the one and only Minneapolis, St. Paul. I probably should stop saying one and only, so I apologize. But mainly been that 737-700, which is really cool. Been a really cool route to witness here for Orange County, like many other routes. And then there in the back, peeking, we have the UPS Boeing 757-200 freighter. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Louisville, Kentucky, and we'll be heading on to Portland, Oregon. Transitioning through following as such, we have an absolutely stunning United Airlines lineup. How about this with two new models? These look absolutely awesome. We'll start up there at the top with that Airbus A319 in Evo blue colors. This guy's currently coming in from San Francisco, California, and he's going to be making a non-stop service out to Denver, Colorado. Both routes doing really well, and a ton of mainline for both of them, which is really cool. In the middle right there, we have the United Airlines 737-700. Sorry about the camera, I did not mean to hit it. This one in the Evo blue colors, however. This guy's going to, or still in the Evo blue colors, I should say. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Houston Intercontinental and is going to be heading out to Chicago. Like I previously said, I've been really looking forward to get these 737-700s, and even though, like as per usual, I don't sound the best, I'm very, very excited to have these in the collection. Looking really nice, well done by NG Models. Gemini Jets would have absolutely no chance of doing that good of a job, unfortunately. So, regardless though, transitioning into the debut of the United Airlines 737-700 in the Continental Globe colors with split scimitars. There's still quite a few of these around, but they've really expedited the painting of those 737-700s into the Evo blue livery. So, but regardless, obviously had to get this model. It's a really good one. Very, very pleased to have it. But this guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Honolulu, Hawaii, which is still route going strong. I'm assuming it's doing well. I have not got a chance to look at it, so I apologize. But one of Orange County's most unique routes by far. It's still really cool to see how Continental tried this route and failed, and now they're back trying it after the post-pandemic hybrid, whatever you'd like to call it. Some people think it's over. Other people think that it's ongoing. I'm going to stay neutral on that front in terms of talking about. We're not going to talk about politics here. So I will say that it's still affecting things regardless from one way to another. Let's just put it that way. But regardless, a really nice looking United Airlines section. They are doing their thing here at Orange County. Don't forget that the brand new service to Aspen, Colorado will begin December 16th. So that'll be a really cool highlight. And finally, SkyWest will be back in here. I think they've been Aspen, or not Aspen, but Aspen. No, I have Aspen in my head, but I'm trying to say absent as of late. Okay, that really struggled, but we got through that. So they've been Aspen as of late. I know it's kind of coming off the tip of my tongue wrong. I don't know why. Oh man, we're not even going to keep trying to say that, but I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. They have been gone as of recent, so hopefully they will return with the debut of Aspen. So looking really good. Let's transition into American section. Next in the line right here, we have a beautiful American Airlines mainline lineup. We'll start up there at the top with that Boeing 737-800. This is in normal colors by Gemini Jets, the 2013 release. Still one of my favorite models to this day. I think this model just turned 8 years old in my collection. I had a Facebook memory. I got it back in like mid-October, so really, really cool model, and it's definitely have served its dividends, to say the least, in my collection. But this guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, and he'll be heading back out there. Really nice looking aircraft. In the middle right there at gate 6, we have an American Airlines Airbus A321, the Transcon version, of course. The only airport that I get to use a Transcon A321 at, with a non-stop service at the New York John F. Kennedy. Really cool route. Very, very pleased to have it, and it's a really, really cool one, most certainly. And our next aircraft will be the American Airlines Airbus A320. This guy's currently getting ready to push back so the Sun Country can come occupy the gate, as he's going to be making a non-stop flight out to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. Sorry to interrupt, but I just can't sit here and not desire how many new airlines we've had debut here at Orange County John Wayne International Airport, between Spirit and Sun Country, Allegiant, and another one upcoming in this update. It's just been very, very inspiring and really, really nice to see all this fun stuff going on. So very happy with these airlines. It's been really, really cool. And we have a section coming up here in a moment that I'm really looking forward to. So let's take a look at this, everybody. We'll start with the first half of the Delta Airlines section. They're kind of broken up today, as you guys may have been able to tell in the thumbnail. But we'll start up there on the top with the Delta Airlines Airbus A220. This is the 100 variant, making a turn back out to Salt Lake City. Route's been doing really well. Of course, Southwest also competing with them on that, but I think they're doing really well, so I'm glad to see that. And the debut of the Delta Airlines Boeing 757-200 in the SkyTeam livery. Really, really cool aircraft. This guy's currently has a nonstop service out to Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport or Citrus Aviation's airport. If you'd like to submit local fan pictures and subscriber routes, the links are in the description, so feel free to do as such. We had some really good local fan pictures last time, so I'm very appreciative of that. And I also want to apologize. You guys may know this, but the Tango Whiskey registrations for the Delta 757s, those are mainly based on New York John F. Kennedy with their Delta 1 configuration. So I apologize that it's in here today, but I really wanted to utilize this stunning aircraft, my first ever SkyTeam livery aircraft. I think it looks really good. So like I said, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to integrate this in a realistic setting. Hopefully maybe they'll use it back on JFK at some point. If they ever start JFK. I think I was thinking of Phoenix is the route that I was thinking of, but we're at Orange County right now, so I apologize about that, but hopefully I'll be able to utilize it in a realistic setting soon. But it's still really cool, and I think Citrus is going to improve. So he's always watching videos, so he definitely will be stating his remarks in the comment section. We'll see if he approves or not. But regardless, let's transition into a section I've been super excited about. Let's do this. It is truly unbelievable, to say the least, that we are currently looking at this lineup. My goodness. Wow. What a beautiful lineup this is right here. Very excited to see this. We'll begin at gate 3 with the WestJet Airlines Boeing 737-700, a long time no see. Wow. Okay, guys, so if you got this model has a really awesome backstory, and I definitely want to share it, especially for my new viewers, because the last time this model was used in an Orange County update was when I had around 1,000 subscribers over a year and a half ago at this point. So the WestJet 737-700 is definitely going to be a very special model in my collection for years to come. This model I got for this airport right here, this Orange County replica that I have. This was one of the few missing models that I had for it back pre-pandemic. And I bought this model from my High County Collectibles. It's something like that. I'll leave the link in the description. They've since restocked some really rare models. I'm tempted to get a couple of them maybe for Christmas, but they have some gems, so I'd recommend checking it out. But to say the least, I was really excited to get this model. It's a really good mold, really good deal that I got in it. And of course, I was only able to use it for one Orange County update, as the pandemic literally started as the first update came out. That Friday, when everything went wrong, was the day that this model came out. Or the update came out. So yeah, I have since used it in a couple storyline updates, but for the most part, and I have used it as well at Phoenix, so it has had its fair share of work. But the airport that I bought it for, I was only able to use it one time, and somehow out of context, unexpectedly, it is somehow back at long last, but it's not back from the destination I was expecting it to be back from. It's in from Vancouver. So yes, WestJet started a new service to Vancouver, as we previously talked about, but didn't even resume Calgary. So alrighty, guys, so I wanted to apologize. So Calgary actually did resume. I didn't see it because it was twice weekly, but it is back. It is twice weekly. Like I said, it's going to be going to 3 weekly next month. So really interesting, but I'm very glad that Calgary is finally back after so many months. So very delighted. So I'm going to cut out the section where I talked about it, but I talked about hopefully Calgary coming back at some point, but obviously that's irrelevant. It's finally back. So big question now is when it's going to be daily. I would say maybe as soon as next year, but hopefully it's doing well. But I'm very excited to see it back. Welcome back, Calgary. Absolutely awesome stuff. And speaking of which, you guys are probably seeing something that you guys didn't expect to see this update as well on the left side of your screen. That is the Air Canada Express Embraer ERJ-175, the debut of Air Canada here at Orange County John Wayne International Airport, with non-stop service to Vancouver as well. Really surprised to see Air Canada just kind of slide in here right with WestJet. So, you know, we went from having no international service to Canada to 2 routes within days. So it's absolutely crazy. They're actually using the Airbus A220-300 on this route, so I'm probably going to get that model. I really hope that the next set has the retro livery, because that livery I think is stunning. And that's kind of a really weird situation I'm going to be in. Whether I'm going to get just that model or get the normal livery as well, you know, that's a hard $60 to justify for one airport. But on the counter side, I do think they have been flying to Phoenix as of late, and I would like to have both of them, so I may go for both of them. I'm not sure. But first off, they have to do it in 1-400. But seeing what Gemini's done in the past with their 1-200 to 1-400 translations, it's probably likely. So yeah, comment in the comment section if you guys would only like me to get one, or if you guys like to see me get both. I really want the retro livery, so I think I have to get that one regardless. But the normal livery, I'm very tempted to get as well, and it's a great plane, you know, the mold's solid, so definitely not opposed to it at all. But really interesting storylines developing. I get it, storylines, just kidding. But speaking of storyline, hopefully it's going to be coming back soon. I still need to coordinate, and a lot of things have been going on. I'm barely getting this recorded in time for its scheduled upload. So yeah, I apologize about that ahead of time, but hopefully maybe by December we'll have a storyline update at long last. So looking really good. Let's transition into our next model. Very, very excited. Once again, I apologize about the voice making making this not sound very energetic, but I'm very delighted. Really, really glad to have these both here. And I'm really eager to see when Calgary's coming back, if it ever does, because I think Calgary's a cool city. But regardless, very, very excited to see this. Well done. Let's get our last aircraft of the tournament. Down here in some beautiful lighting right here, we have the Delta Connection Embraer ERJ-170. This guy's currently making a non-stop service on the behalf of SkyWest as an Embraer 175 with a non-stop service out to Seattle today. Las Vegas still nowhere to be found. Hopefully it returns as well, but for the moment we do have a pretty good establishment, so I think we're looking pretty good. We have still quite a few taxiing aircraft and some parked aircraft, so let's get those. Right here we have the Allegiant Air Airbus A320 with Shotcuts. This guy's currently going to be operating some inaugural services for us today. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Austin, Texas, and is going to be heading out to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Really, really excited to have this route in here. Also brand new to the system, pardon me, is also Phoenix Mesa. Really, really excited to have these routes, though. I did decide to go for Sioux Falls over Phoenix Mesa because Tulsa had the previous two. So we're really, really excited to have these new routes. Very, very delighting. Really pleased with all these new services. Allegiant really kicking it right now. They currently have 11 destinations. I think they're all doing pretty well for the most part as well. So I honestly think out of these routes particularly that Sioux Falls would be the least performing, but I still think Sioux Falls is going to perform well. But it's a really interesting route. You know, obviously I think they have American to Los Angeles, but to see, you know, Orange County for Allegiant's really interesting. But I think it's going to do well. But very excited for the new route. They all started earlier last week, or in the latter part of last week, but they all have started. So really excited about these routes. I'll be sure to highlight more of them in the future. But looking really good. Well done, Allegiant. Excited for what's to come. A couple more standard aircraft right here. Delta Airlines Airbus A319 currently holding short. He's got nonstop service out to Minneapolis, St. Paul today, as per usual. No variation, but all good. Really nice model there by Gemini Jets, 2014 release. And next up, we have the American Airlines 737-800 by NG Models. This guy has a nonstop service out to Chicago Air for us today. Still going strong. I think it's like 3 dailies. So well done here. Looking good. We have a couple more aircraft over there, so let's go catch those. Next in line right here, we have the FedEx Express Airbus A300 freighter. I've talked about this many times, how I've been so excited to see this thing make an impact, and it most certainly is going to do just that today. Wow, what a stunning aircraft this is. As you guys know, I've been super excited to see this aircraft make a debut here in Orange County John Wayne International Airport, and we are finally here. What a stunning model this is. Thank you so much, Aero Classics, once again. I can't thank you guys enough for making this happen. Really nice model, and it most certainly is making dividends here at the airports. Man, wow. Dumbfounded to say the least. Sorry that I don't sound the best, but I'm really glad to have this aircraft. It looks absolutely amazing. This guy's currently going to be making a non-stop service in from Memphis, and they usually send them out to different places, so actually, Los Angeles is the other one. Okay, sorry, I was thinking of UPS. So coming in from Memphis, heading out to Los Angeles, that's a crazy flight for how short it is, but I'm sure there is cargo that does need to get there somehow, some way, and rotation between the FedEx A300 fleet. I'm sure they have to do it somehow, some way. So really cool. I think the Memphis route's probably one of the longest A300 routes in the network, if I had to guess. That seems like a really long flight, but very glad to have this aircraft. It's going to be doing dividends, as we've seen many times, and hopefully I sound better the next time we talk about it, because I definitely don't sound the best today. That goes for the other aircraft as well. I'm very excited about the WestJet and Air Canada finally back. Definitely still eager about the A220 situation. I know I'm rambling, but we do have one more aircraft, so let's catch it real. Our last aircraft for this airport update right here is the JSX Embraer Air J-135. This guy's currently loading up with a non-stop service inbound from Reno, Tahoe, and is going to be heading out to Oakland today. Looking really, really nice. Very, very pleased with this model. Really, really happy with it. So I'm going to get, I want to get us a better frame of an aircraft for the end of this video. The light's kind of going, so I'll move the airport over a little bit and give us a better view for the conclusion of this airport update. Alrighty, so thank you guys so much for watching today's airport update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys were able to stick with me through this congestion. It's been really unfortunate. It's lasted about 2 weeks, so made me really tired and everything, but you guys know how I roll here. And once we've got reestablished from mono, we are doing our absolute best to make it happen, and that's the least that I can do. So really, really excited. Have a couple things to update on. So first off, this video is coming out on Monday, November 22nd. So there will be some different things coming up. So Tuesday we'll have an in-flight video. That'll be the same. Thursday I'm actually going to have a dedicated Thanksgiving video, so there will be no tier list on Thursday. We'll have an actual Thanksgiving video, so hope you guys are looking forward to that. That'll be a sit-down talk video just for reference. So that's what we're looking like as of right now. So a couple of things got kind of tweaked around. So either this Friday or next Monday we'll have the Phoenix update. I'm not sure which day it's going to fall on as of right now. I'll keep you guys informed on that. The other day out of that bunch, we'll have the first video of the unboxing sets. It'll be from Massive Unboxing 16. It'll be the, or actually never mind. It'll be the Massive Unboxing miscues and replacements video. The video that I was thinking of was the American Dare and Lego. That will be the next one-off video, and that potentially will be coming out in the realms of next Saturday or so. So somewhere in there will be a couple videos that are the unboxings I've been talking about getting back to, so those will be coming as well, so expect some different videos to come as well. And that'll translate us into December. We do have some big huge things for December planned. Hopefully I'm able to get to all of them. I did want to touch on this. I know this isn't model aircraft related, so I apologize, but I kind of want to throw it in on some videos, so I'm going to choose this one because it's a little bit shorter than the others. So I'm going to choose to hold off on starting the Florida trip till January. I'm going to spend a little bit of time concluding the Dallas and Phoenix day trip. The arrival vlog will linger into December, the first Tuesday. And then the next Tuesday is probably going to be the full video of all of the videos put together. So expect an absolutely ginormous video of the whole trip in one video. And then somewhere in there's probably going to be a couple of etched videos on Tuesdays. There may be one more video pertaining to the trip, but I am anticipating that once we have that huge, big video out, that's going to be the final video for the whole trip. So that's what I'm planning as of right now. We'll have the cruise video, we'll have a landing video, we'll have the conclusion vlog of the whole trip and at Tulsa, and then we'll have one large video to put the icing on the cake for the Dallas and Phoenix day trip. In terms of other trip news, we'll see what happens. As of right now, I'm kind of just hanging low until I get fully recovered. I know I keep saying that, but it's kind of the truth, unfortunately, as it is right now. I at least got to get spotting at Tulsa before I can plan a day trip. So that's kind of the situation with that. December, we should be rolling really good. We'll have a couple of extra days off, so that'll be really nice to get videos prepared for January, particularly the real-life videos, and I still have quite a few one-offs that need to be edited. I'm also hopeful at some point within the next couple of weeks to do a what's going on with Gemini Jets video and kind of explain that to you guys, because some of you guys may be unaware of the full situation. So that expect that to come. I apologize about the lighting. It is starting to go. I started a little bit later than I wanted to, but that's all right. What else do we got? Orange County's booming. Big things coming right now. So much mainline. It's crazy still this mainline. Only a couple of regional jets. I think only like 2. So really crazy to see that. And for one of these airports, it's the only thing you can fly in there in Aspen for the United. So absolutely crazy. But yeah, next month's going to be huge. Stay tuned for it. I'm really not sure if we'll have a Massive Unboxing 17 for Christmas or not. More so on the behalf of the world's issues and not enough model releases, more so than what I'm willing to spend. I've been trying to come up with some eBay models, but I've got close a couple times to pulling the trigger, but I haven't been able to do it. So hopefully I'll be able to pull the trigger on something. I do have a couple models lined up though, so do expect unboxing videos to come within the next couple of weeks. Those are going to be coming. We do have a variety of videos, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But yeah, Orange County doing its thing, like I said, very excited. And also potentially expect some other type of content to come as well. I'm not going to say anything as of right now because I don't know what the full itinerary of all that fun stuff's going to be. But don't be surprised if you see some different things popping up. I'm really excited for what's to come. And I hope you guys are enjoying the semi-consistent schedule. We do have a couple things like we've talked about many times. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. One of those Tuesdays, I'm probably going to be able to finally get Spotting Vlog 14 ready. So expect Spotting Vlog number 14 probably to fall within late December at some point. So that's definitely going to be coming. That video is obviously from 9 months ago. It was a while ago, and that goes for number 14 as well. Hopefully 15 is to come as well, but we do have quite a few videos, so be sure to stay on the lookout for it. They're going to be awesome. And that's my mini channel update at the end of this video, so yeah. Also expect probably some other types of videos as well. We'll have the conclusion video of this year, which is going to be rather different, but we'll be sure to do it. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff on the way, so be sure to stay on the lookout. You're not going to want to miss it. And this pursuit to 4,000 subscribers continues. I can't thank you guys enough. We're almost already 3,700, which is just insane to me. So once again, thank you guys so much. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm so excited for what's to come, and it's going to be big time for the channel. So yeah, with all that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Just process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.